A very good day to all my listeners all across the world. Welcome back to my podcast, George Nathaniel, and this is George Nathaniel for you. As you know, my podcast is all about wellness, it's about sharing good experience, and it's about helping each other grow in life. 2023 is a good year for each one of us, and we have set a lot of benchmarks to end the year on a high. And throughout 2023, we will be talking about a lot of positive and progressive podcasts that will help each other grow along professionally and professionally in life. All of my podcasts, comes with a specific topic. The topics that help you professionally or personally. Well, what is my topic for today? My topic for today is elevate progression. So, when I say elevate progression, what am I exactly talking about? Well, in simple words, whatever little things we do, whatever little deeds we overcome, we need to elevate ourselves in progress and make sure that we go somewhere or moving a mark in achieving that little thing or big thing or whatever efforts we have put in. So, elevate progression is working along a framework of development growth. So, when I say developing growth, I mean every time we achieve something, we achieve it within a particular framework, and with every achievement comes a new learning, and new learning comes with growth. Life struggles, as we know, contributes to a lot of elevated progression along our lives. And as we go through a lot of challenges, as we overcome struggles, we learn a lot. Well, listeners, as you know, I always have these two-liners in all of my podcasts. And today as well, I found a beautiful two-liner that made a lot of difference in my day. Well, it goes like this. Success is never discounted, nor can it be taken for granted. Challenges, obstacles, or whatever are just the fuel for us to succeed in life. It means so much in such simple words. So, when I talk about elevate progression over every effort, when I talk about elevate progression over growth, what are the things that needs to be looked into? What are the framework of development that we need to focus on? Well, I would say there are very few aspects, but if I were to mention few, I would say let's look at three very basic aspects. The first one would be assess opportunities. So, whenever we see an obstacle or whenever we see a challenge that we need to overcome, the first thing that we need to do is assess the opportunity. Number two, I would say, is to align progress, because there will be a lot of efforts and initiative going in to overcome the challenge or opportunity. And number three is to anchor our achievement. So, when I say anchor our achievement, I mean two things out here. One is we need to appreciate and we need to benchmark, so that going forward we raise our benchmark over bigger challenges or obstacles in life. So, the framework of development, the way I look at it in terms of growth, is to assess opportunities, align progress, and to anchor achievement. And of course, like I said before, success is never on discount, nor can it be taken for granted. And it takes a lot of work to get to be who you are at this point of time, or what you want to be in the future period of time. So, looking at the podcast for today, elevate progression. What are the key takeaways that we can share? Or what are the key takeaways that will help us to elevate our progression? Or what are the key takeaways that can empower us? Well, similarly, I have a list of few very basic key takeaways. I would say number one on the key takeaway is to maximize results. No matter whichever way the results are going, We need to maximize our efforts over all these results. We need to see how it can help us to move ahead of time, how it can help us to move ahead of the existing landmark that we are stuck on at that period of time. Well, we need to also understand that going beyond, so beyond celebration as a bigger point and the more reasonable way to look at achievements. So when I say beyond celebration, what am I exactly saying? I'm saying appreciate and most importantly value what you have overcome. Remember, whenever we overcome something, that builds us confidence, that builds more positivity with us, and at the end of it we learn some hidden skill or some hidden strength of ours. So we need to see how much of confidence we have acquired. We need to think bigger. We need to understand that yes, what is the result, how much of an impact does it make in our life. And when I talk about elevate progression, the most important word that I would refer here is transformation. We need to have transformation on our wish list as priority. Remember, every time we are elevating a new landmark. And every time we achieve a new landmark or elevate a new landmark, we are building aspiration on purpose. Remember, success takes a lot of hard work and determination. And most importantly, it takes a lot of persistent lessons over time. So it's important for us to value all our success. And each time we succeed in something, we need to elevate ourselves in progression. So progress is the word out here. Progress is very important in our lives. Progress is very important professionally or personally. As an individual, as we grow with time, as we grow with opportunities, and as we grow with age, it's all about progress. It's all about responsibility. And most importantly, it's about sharing all the good experiences in life. So listeners, I hope you like listening to this podcast, Elevate Progression. I wish each one of you a lot of success in all your ongoing endeavors. And I'm sure by the end of 2023, we would be celebrating a lot of success for each one of you all across the world. I hope you like listening to my podcast, which is available across all platforms, from a Spotify to an Amazon Music to the iStore to a Ghana.com to Geo Music. It's practically available anywhere and almost everywhere. I also have my blog website or my brand website, which is called georgenathaniel.net. It has my podcast there along with a lot of blogs which I share on my working experience. I hope you like listening to my podcast or reading my blogs. Come and put in a request. I'll be more than happy to talk about your experience or share your experience with everyone and all my listeners all around the world. I wish each one of you all success. I wish each one of you all wellness in life. Thank you so much. This is George Nathaniel.